If you multiply and divide negative real number, the inequality will change. The resulting equation represents the straight line which acts as a boundary of the solution. 0 never equal to 1, but 0 is lesser than 1. If they have given a slack inequality, one condition will be true. Okay? If they have given strict inequality, the point should be joined by a broken line. Hello dear students, a warm welcome to one and all. My name is Vibha, Mathematics faculty at Vidyashram Pre-University College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in the last session, we have learnt many problems all solving for x, isn't it, of linear inequations. 3 marker and also a 2 marker. And in this session, that is nothing but session number 3 you are going to have, and you know already chapter number 7, it is in your NCERT called linear inequalities. Now, so we'll move on to the topics what all we are going to study under this session is nothing but applications of linear inequalities, and then linear inequalities in 2 variables and their graphical representation. Dear students, you need to remember the inequalities are, this is lesser than and this is greater than, are going to be known as a strict inequalities. Okay? Strict inequalities. And then lesser than or equal to, greater than or equal to are going to be known as slack inequalities. Okay? Slack inequalities. So this you need to remember, and also when you add or subtract any number to the either side of the inequality, inequality will not changes. And then if you multiply and subdivide the positive real number, the inequality does not changes. If you multiply and divide negative real number, the inequality will change. That means lesser than will change it to greater than. If it is there lesser than or equal to, it will change it to greater than or equal to. We'll move on to the problems, dear students. Here we are moving on to the 3 marker and then to 5 markers. So here a solution is to be kept between 68 degree Fahrenheit and 77 degree Fahrenheit. What is the range in temperature in degree Celsius if Celsius or Fahrenheit conversion formula is given by Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 of the Celsius plus 32. Now this Fahrenheit is between 68 degree Fahrenheit and then 77 degree Fahrenheit. That means it is greater than 68 but lesser than 77 degree. Therefore given formula will be like this: 68 degree Fahrenheit will be greater than, what is that the formula? So 68 degree Fahrenheit, that is Fahrenheit already, it is greater than 9 by 5 C plus 32, and it is lesser than, that is 78 degree, that is 9 by 5 C plus 32 is lesser than 78 degree Fahrenheit. Therefore combining these equation, I can write it as 68 degree is greater than symbol will come like this, 9 by 5 C plus 32, but this only is lesser than symbol towards this, greater than symbol towards this, are you getting, is lesser than 78 degree Fahrenheit. 77, sorry, this is 77, I wrote by mistake 78, it is 77, here also it is 77, got? So here let me take 32 to the either side or subtract 32 to the whole side of the inequality. So 68 minus 32, inequality does not change if you subtract. 9 by 5 C plus 32 minus 32 will go 77 minus 32. You got? Now 68 minus 32 gives you the answer 36 is lesser than 9 by 5 C is lesser than 77 minus 32 gives you the answer 45. Now I do not want here 9 by 5 to C, so that I am going to cross multiply. What is that? 9 by 5, if I want to cancel it, I have to multiply 5 by 9. Then only 5 will get cancelled, 9 will get cancelled. Multiplying throughout by positive integer, inequality does not change. Therefore, I can write this one as 36 into, what I need to multiply? Ulta I have to multiply to cancel 5 and then 9. So here I can multiply 5 by 9 is lesser than 9 by 5 into 5 by 9 will get cancelled. Remaining is C is lesser than 45 into 5 by 9. I hope you got this one. Now here you can cancel 9 ones are, 9 fours are. So 4 fives are, which will be is equal to 20 is lesser than C is lesser than 45. Here 9 ones are, 9 fives are, 4 5 fives are 25. Therefore, this is your answer. C will be greater than 20 degree and then lesser than 25 degree. That's it, dear students. I hope you understood this problem, how to solve. This will be asked for a 3 marker. We'll move on to the next one. They can be asked for a 5 marker also. So here find all pairs of consecutive even integer which are greater than 5 and their sum must be less than 23. Let me take the two consecutive numbers be. Let x and x plus 2 be two consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers. So therefore, they have given which are greater than 5. Both also which are greater than 5 means x will be greater than 5. Okay. X plus 2 is greater than 5 means x will be greater than 3. So x will be greater than 3 includes us that x is greater than 5. And then we are going to have here, see, and their sum must be lesser than 23. Sum means these two sums, that is x plus 2. Their summation is, what is that? Lesser than 23. So if it is lesser than 23, you are going to add here x plus x is 2x is lesser than 23. Now plus 2, if I am going to add minus 2 on both the side, here also minus 2. So therefore 2x is lesser than 23 minus 2 is nothing but 21. Otherwise x is lesser than 21 divided by 2. Now x is lesser than 21 divided by 2 means you are going to have it as 10.5. But we know that x will be greater than 5 but lesser than 10.5. What the even numbers we can choose between 5 and 10.5? Therefore, even numbers greater than 5 is nothing but only we can choose 6, 8 and then 10 are even integers between that integers between, what is that? This 5 and 10.5. That's it, dear students. Then what are the two consecutive we have taken? 6 plus 2 is 8 and then if you take 8 plus 2 is 10. Okay, but we cannot take 10 there, x is equal to, why? Because if you take 10 plus 2 will become 12. 12 cannot be here because it should be lesser than 10.5. Therefore, these are all the even integers you are going to have. I hope you understood this problem. We'll move on to the next one. The cost and the revenue junction of a product are given by C of x is equal to 2x plus 400 and R of x is equal to 6x plus 20 respectively, where x is the number of item produced by the manufacturer. How many items the manufacturer must sell to realize some profit? So profit will be given by revenue minus, what is that? Cost. So therefore, if I do it as revenue minus cost should be always a greater than 0, isn't it? So therefore, to gain the profit means always it will be a positive. Now you can have R of x minus C of x will be is equal to 6x plus 20 minus 2x plus into minus is minus 400 is greater than 0. Otherwise, you can have 6x minus 2x is nothing but 4x. Now, 20 minus 400 is minus 380 is greater than 0, or 4x is greater than 380. Otherwise, x is greater than. So 380 divided by 4, you can divide throughout by 4. So therefore you are going to have the answer will be is equals to 95. So this is your answer. So x is greater than or equal to 95. Understood? I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem, dears. So next is nothing but linear inequations in two variable and their graphical representation. So a linear inequality in two variable will be in the form of like this: ax plus by is lesser than c, where x and y are the variable here, or it will be in the form of ax plus by greater than c, or it will be ax plus by lesser than or equal to c. Otherwise, ax plus by is greater than or equal to c. Here you need to observe lesser than, greater than, lesser than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So, and then x and y are the variables they have given. This is what the two variable representation. And here a, b, c are belongs to what? The real numbers. And a and b should not be equal to 0 there. That is what the condition. Okay. Now we'll move on to a working rule, how it will be. The step 1 says that replace the inequality sign by involving the given statement by equality sign. That means whatever they have given, whether the lesser than, greater than or equal to, lesser than or equal to, you are going to take by has equal to. Because to solve the problems, okay, you are going to assume that equal to. And then the resulting equation represents the straight line which acts as the boundary of the solution. Obviously, it will be in the form of a straight line. So, and then you are going to have the solution for that by getting the value of the x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. Next, draw the line of the graph equation. Step 1, using the convenient point on the line and join them. That means, as I told, putting x equal to 0, you are going to get y, and putting y equal to 0, you are going to get x. Then you are going to plot a line on the graph sheet. And then if the inequality is given in the equation, lesser than or greater than, then boundary line is not included, is the solution set and represent the boundary in the broken line. So here, if the boundary line is given in the form of the greater than and lesser than, this is lesser than, greater than, so it will be written in the form of a broken line. Broken line will be like this. This is called broken line. Okay. And then lesser than or equal to, greater than or equal to, if it is given in an equation, then boundary line is an included solution. That means the points are included, and then represent the boundary line by solid line. Solid line means like this you are going to represent. This is called the solid line. For joining the points I am telling. Okay. So next will be step 3. The line in step 2 divides the coordinates place into two regions. So it will be dividing into a two region, and then on the above boundary and other below. So R is the boundary line, vertical line, then the one region is left and other region will be the right hand side. So either it will be in the left or it will be in the right hand side. So again, to find the required region, choose any convenient point. So here I am choosing origin, that means 0, 0, which is on the boundary, and whether the coordinate the point satisfies the given inequality or not. So we need to test the region here, okay? And then we are going to have, if it is satisfies the inequality, that means if it is true, the condition what we have taken is true, then the set of the all points same side of the boundary as the chosen point. That means the line of the region will be lying towards the origin if I am testing for the origin. For other point towards that point. If it is false, it is away from the origin, you are going to take it as, okay? And then here we'll be moving on to, based on those conditions, the solving the following inequality graphically. 2 marks question will be like this: x greater than -3. Now here what we need to assume, let x is equal to -3. Now what is x is equal to -3? Is a line parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis, isn't it? X is equal to k. Here x is equal to -3. How the graphical representation will go? Here we are going to write the graphical representation as y-axis, x-axis, and then you are going to have 0, that is the origin, and then here 1, 2, and then 3, and here -1, -2, and then -3. And this is what the y-axis, y, o, y dash, and this is what the x-axis, which is called x, o, x dash. Okay. and then you are going to mark here -1, -2, -3. So what happens to the line? And here 1, 2 and then 3. And x is equal to -3, and this is a line which is parallel to the y-axis. So I am writing here x is equals to -3, which is a line parallel to the y-axis, and here you need to test for the origin. So if you want to test for the origin, means you can have, so here I am taking the point as, so how the testing will go means, same inequality I am considering, x is greater than -3, and then putting x equal to 0 here, put x equal to 0 here. So 0 is greater than -3. Is that right? No, it is false. So is false. When it is false, the feasible region will be always away from the origin. If it is true, that means if 0 is greater than, lesser than -3, if it is there inequality, then it is true, then the region will be towards the origin. Here, this is false, then the region will be away from the origin, because we are testing for the origin here, so we need to consider for the origin. Okay, so away from the origin means it will move on like this. Okay, so this is a feasible region. See, this is what the feasible region I can mark, away from the origin. This line, this is called feasible region. You can have any design you want. Okay, so I think you understood how to write x equal to -3 and then the line in the graph, and then how to test for the origin. Understood? This is what will be asked for a 2 marker. We'll move on to the next one. They have asked y is lesser than -4. So let me take it as, let y is equal to -4 is a line which is parallel to, what is that? Parallel to x-axis, isn't it? Now let me draw the line. First, y is equal to -4. Now this is a x-axis and the y-axis, and here the origin, and this is x, o x dash, and this is y o y dash. Let me write down the point as, here 1, 2, 3, 4, here -1, -2, -3, -4, and here similarly -1, -2, -3, +1, +2, +3. Correct? So here this is what the you are going to have the graphical representation, and here we are going to write down the line y is equal to -4. Where y is equal to -4? This is a y-axis. So this is a line y is equal to -4. So I have to draw the line on that point. If I am going to draw the line, this you can see, which is parallel to the x-axis. Now you need to decide for the region, that is a feasible region. So here test for the origin. So therefore we need to take y is lesser than -4 they have given. I need to take y equal to 0. If I take 0 is lesser than -4, never, is false. Is false means the region will be away from the origin. The region is away from the origin. So away from the origin, where it will come? This is towards the origin. See, origin is here towards this line. Away means it will come out. Away from the origin means this one. The line is away from the origin. This is a region you are going to have. Okay. So this is what the graphical representation. I hope you got this one. We'll move on to the next problem what they have asked. 4x is lesser than equal to 4. So let me take this one as what it is. Let 4x is equal to 4. If I solve this one, 4 will go. So x is equals to 1. What is x is equal to 1? Is a line parallel to, yes, y-axis. Now here let me draw the line of x-axis and then y-axis which are perpendicular. This is the origin 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and here 1, 2, 3 and here -1, -2, -3, -1, -2, -3. Now this is y dash, y, o and then this is x dash, x. Correct. Now here we got x equal to 1, which is a line, this is a line. So therefore I can draw the line accordingly. So this is a line you are going to have x is equals to 1, which is parallel to the y axis. Now you need to test for the origin. Now test for the origin. So you can have 4x, which is nothing but is lesser than or equal to 4. If you divide throughout by 4, it will be x is lesser than or equal to 1. Now you need to test for the origin. 0 is lesser than or equal to 1. It is true. See, one condition will be true. 0 never equal to 1, but 0 is lesser than 1. If they have given a slack inequality, one condition will be true. Okay. So then it will be true. So yes, true. So therefore if it is true means the region will be towards the origin. So the region will be towards origin means how it will come? This is away from the origin, this is towards origin. Origin is here. Therefore this is the region you are going to have towards the origin. Okay, this is the line will be getting satisfied. I hope you got this one, how to draw the line. You can have a line which is you can form any design you want. This is what the graphical representation you are going to follow. Now we'll move on to the next problem. 3y is greater than or equal to -6. Then let us divide throughout by 3. What happens? 3y by 3, it will be y is greater than or equal to -2. Now I am going to equate this. If y is equal to -2 means is a line parallel to x-axis. Now we need to test for the origin. Now let me take this line, y is greater than or equal to -2. Let me put 0 is greater than or equal to -2. 0 is greater than -2 but never equal to -2. One condition is true means that is a true condition. 0 is greater than -2 is true. Therefore the region will be towards the origin. Let me draw the graph now accordingly. Now this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis and here 0, 1, 2, y, o, y dash. This is -1 and then -2 and -1, -2. This is x dash, x1 and 2. So here the line y is equal to -2 means here it will come. Therefore I can draw the line parallel to x-axis. So this is a line I can draw parallel to x-axis. Therefore now the region is towards the origin. So where it will come? You are going to get this one. This is what? Towards the origin. Correct? So this is a region you can have towards the origin. Okay, I hope you got this one, how to draw the region. You can draw the region as well as like this. Okay, this is what the towards the origin you are going to have. Got? So here you are going to write it as y will be is equal to -2 is a line. Don't forget to write that one and don't forget to mark the region. I hope you understood this one. We'll move on to the next problem, dears. What they have asked? A 3-marker question here. Solve the following inequality graphically. 3 markers, that is x plus y is lesser than 5. First, let whatever lesser than greater than they have given, we need to consider that is equal to. So let x plus y is equal to 5. Now how to find out the points? First I am going to take it as put x equal to 0. So what is y? y will be is equal to 0 plus y is equal to 5, y will be is equal to 5. So this is a point I can mark a of 0 comma 5. Understood? Now put y is equal to 0. So x will be equal to what I am getting. If you put y equal to 0, x plus 0 is x, x will be is equal to 5. So this is a point b of x comma y, that is 5 comma 0. So let me mark the point as 5 comma 0 on the graph. So here let me draw the graph. This is the x-axis, y-axis, and here x-axis and y-axis go up to 5. So here I can have -1 and -2, x dash. This is the origin and this is a x. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, y, y-o dash. This is -1, -2, -3. Since I am not getting negative points, I am not concentrating on much. If you want, you can draw only this much. Okay. So here you are going to have x will be is equal to what? A of 0 comma 5. Where a of 0 comma 5 will lie? Here. 0 comma 5. This is the a point. So marking a point of a of 0 comma 5. Then b of 5 comma 0. Where it will lie? This is what? A b of 5 comma 0. So b of 5 comma 0. So now they have given here which inequality? A strict inequality. If they have given strict inequality, the point should be joined by a broken line. As I told you in the point should be drawn by a broken line. If it is a strict inequality, the line should be drawn by the broken line. If it is a slack inequality, the line should be drawn by the solid line. Understood? Now let me join this point by the broken line. So I am joining this point by the broken line since they have given the strict inequality. So this is what the line you are going to have. Got? And here we can now consider where the region will be lying. So now what I am going to do is now test for the origin. Now testing will go like this. Now take whatever the inequality they have given, that is x plus y is lesser than 5. Now put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. Here we need to test for the origin. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 is lesser than 5. Is true or false? It is true. 0 is always lesser than 5 is true. Therefore the region will be, if it is true, it is towards the origin. Will be towards origin. Okay, so the region of the line is this one. So towards origin means origin is here. Towards means this side it will come. So how the region can be drawn then? So this is what you are going to have, region towards the origin. Okay, this is how the line will go. This is called the region. Okay. I hope you understood this one, how to solve and how to solve the graph. And before solving, don't forget to write the line on that. That is nothing but on this line you should write x plus y will be equal to 5. So because we have drawn the line, don't forget to write down that. I hope you understood this one, how to solve. Next problem, dears. X minus y is lesser than or equal to 3. First we need to consider, let x minus y is equal to 3. Now here let put x equal to 0. So if you put x equal to 0, minus y equal to 3, y is equal to minus 3. So y is equal to minus 3. Therefore a of 0 comma minus 3 is a point. Next put y equal to 0. Put x equal to 0, you got y equal to minus 3. Now put y equal to 0, you are getting x is equal to what? Plus 3. Because you are having here x minus 0 is equal to 3, so x equal to 3. So this is a point B of 3 comma 0. Now you need to join the points there. So which will be, let me draw the graph, y-axis and then x-axis. Now here 0, here minus 1, y-axis will go up to minus 3, minus 2 and then minus 3, and x-axis will go up to 3, 1, 2 and then 3. I am not much concentrating on these two lines. this is x dash x, and then this is y and y dash. So here I am going to draw the point or mark the point of A. A is 0 comma minus 3. Where 0 comma minus 3? Here it will be. So here A of 0 comma minus 3. And B of 3 comma 0. Where it will be? This one. B of 3 comma 0. Okay. Now you have to draw the line, whether it is a solid line or a broken line. Which inequality? See here. This is a slack inequality. If they have slack inequality, you have to join the point by solid line. So let me join the point by solid line now. So here I am going to join the point by solid line. So this is what the line you are going to have. Now you need to write you need to draw the region now, where the region will lie. Testing for the origin. So you are going to have, what is the equation they have given? X minus y is lesser than or equal to 3. Now put x equal to 0, y equal to 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. So 0 is lesser than or equal to 3. One condition will be true. Which condition? 0 is always lesser than 3. 0 equal to 3, you reject that one. Okay. So 0 is lesser than 3 is true. So therefore the region will be towards the origin. Understood? Now let me draw the region towards the origin. See, origin is here, towards means like this, away means like this. Understood? So towards the origin will go like this. See here, this is what the towards origin you are going to have. The line. Okay. So which is here x minus y is equal to 3. This is a line. On that line only we have drawn the region. I hope you understood this one. We'll move on to the next problem, dear. So what they have asked, 3x minus 4y is lesser than or equal to 12. Following inequality, graphically you have to solve. So here let 3x minus 4y is equal to 12. So if 3x minus 4y equal to 12, how to get the point of A and B? Put x equal to 0. 3 into 0 is 0. Minus 4y equal to 12. 4 1 da, 4 3 za. But minus is there. If I shift to that side, it will become y is equal to minus 3. So the point is A of 0 comma minus 3. And then we'll be taking y is equal to 0. If I take y equal to 0, 4 into 0 is 0. 3x equal to 12. 3 1s are 3 4s are. So x will be is equal to 4. So the point is B of x comma y, which is 4 comma 0. Now let me draw the point in graphical representation and join the points, which is x-axis, y-axis. Now you need to join the points by which line? Solid line, because they have given a slack inequality. Now let me mark the point first. Y-axis will go up to minus 3 in the downside and x-axis will go up to 4. So therefore here the origin, which is 0, 1 and 2, 3 and then 4. This is the x-axis, x dash, minus 1, minus, this is the x dash. Now here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So here I am going to here 1, 2 and 3, y, o, y dash. Don't forget to write x, o, x dash and y, o, y dash, which is important in graphical representation. And then you are going to mark the point. So which is A of 0 comma minus 3, where it will lie? In down. That is A of 0 comma minus 3. And B of 4 comma 0 here. B of 4 comma 0. So let us join the point by what? A solid line. I can join these 2 points by solid line. Now you have to test for the origin, whether it is towards or away. So test for the origin. So what it will be? Let me write the given inequality, that is 3x minus 4y is lesser than or equal to 12. Now put x equal to 0, y equal to 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 is lesser than or equal to 12. Obviously one condition is true. So it is a true condition. 0 is always lesser than 12. Reject 0 equal to 2. Therefore the region will be towards the origin. Let me draw the region now towards the origin. This is away, this is towards. This is what you are going to get towards the origin. Okay. And dear students, don't forget to write the line there. So what is the line you are going to have? Line is nothing but 3x minus 4y is equal to 12. This is a line what we have. Understood? This is how the graph will go. Okay, we'll move on to the next question, dears. What they have asked, solve the following inequality graphically. X minus 2y is greater than 6. So I'm going to take x minus 2y is equal to 6. Now put x equal to 0. If you put x equal to 0 or minus 2y equal to 3, minus 2s are 3s are, minus will transfer to that side, which will become y is equal to minus 3. Now A is a point of 0, minus 3, and then we'll move on to by putting y equal to 0. So x you are going to get it was, this will become 0, x will be equal to 6. Now B is a point you are going to have 6, 0. Let me draw the line. So which you are going to have here up to 6. So here 1, this is the origin, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here you are going to have up to minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. And this is a y dash y. And here 1, 2, 3. And here minus 1, minus 2, x dash. Now you can draw the line by joining the points after marking. 0, minus 3 will lie here. So this is A of 0, minus 3. And B of 6, 0 will lie here. So this is B of 6, 0. Now you are going to draw the line through a broken line or solid line. Yes, it is a broken line because they have given a strict inequality. So you can join this point by a broken line, which is nothing but you can go like this by broken line. Okay, almost straight line you are going to get. So next you are going to have a testing for the origin. So therefore here you are going to take the equation as it is, x minus 2y is greater than 6. Now putting x equal to 0, y equal to 0, 0 minus 0 is 0 only. So 0 is greater than 6. Is greater than 6? Never. 0 is always lesser than 6 is false. Is false means the region will be away from the origin. The region will be away from the origin. Understood? So here you are going to have away, this is towards, this is away. The line you are going to have, this is away from the origin. Okay, don't forget to write the line, which is, this is a line you are going to have, x minus 2y is equal to 6. Okay, I hope you got this one, how to solve. We'll move on to the next what they have asked. Solve the following inequality graphically. 2x minus 3y is greater than or equal to 6. Now let me take it as, let 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. Now put x equal to 0. If you put x equal to 0, y will be equal to 3 ones are 3 minus 2 is because minus will get transferred to that side. So which will be minus 2. So A of 0, minus 2. Next, let put y equal to 0. So x will be is equal to what? Minus 3 is 0. 2x minus 0 is equal to 6. 2 ones are 2 3s are, x is equal to 3. So B of 3, 0 is a point. Let me test for the origin. What is that? First you are going to take the equation as it is. 2x minus 3y is greater than or equal to 6. 2x minus 3y is greater than or equal to 6. Now you are going to put x equal to 0, y equal to 0, which is 0 minus 0 is 0 is greater than or equal to 6. Never. Is never greater than 6, which is false. Never equal to 6 also. Correct? So here the region will be the region will be away from the origin. Away from origin. Let me draw the line. See, so y-axis will go up to -2, x-axis will go up to 3. So this is a x-axis, this is a y-axis, and here y-axis will go, this is -1, this is -2, x-axis 1, 2 and then 3. This is x and then origin, this is x dash, you can have -2 and -1, 1 and 2, this is y and y dash. Okay. Now you are going to mark the point. What is the point of a of 0, -2, which is a of 0, -2 will come on the y-axis below the origin, and then b of 3, 0 will come in the x-axis right hand side of the origin, b of 3, 0. Now you are going to draw the line whether it is a solid or a broken, depending on the inequality. Slack inequality. Slack inequality means it is a solid line. This is a line you are going to have. Okay. So let us join this point by solid line. Now we need to have the region. The region will be away from the origin. Away means this is towards, this is away. It's like this. This is what? Away from the origin. Okay. I hope you got this one, but don't forget to write the line, which is, what is the line? 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. That is what the line they have given. So better to write the line and better to complete the graph like this. So don't forget to write the lines, so that only I am writing at last. I hope you understood this session, how to solve the problems in a graphical method and how to solve the problems of 3 marker. This type of graphical representation will be asked for a 3 marker as well as for 5 marker. So in the next session, we'll be moving on to when the two simultaneous linear equations have given, how to solve that graphically. And this is only a equation they have given in x and y terms of only a one linear equation. So in the next session, we'll be moving on to solving two linear equations. Thank you, dear students. Have a nice day.